Hi guys, Zokiller here, and today we're gonna review some 2009 canister set released in the first wave, so the Glatorian wave, and it's gonna be the blue one, so Tarix. And here we go with the canister. So the canister, of course, is the same as the other one of the first wave. It includes your normal canister lid, this time in blue, of course, because the blue is one of the color of Tarix, of course, and then the black parts which gonna be filled with parts, or not really filled because it just go like this 8 of parts in comparison to the ratio parts size of the canisters. But anyway, that's just technique stuff. So yeah, for the canister lid, there's nothing really interesting because the upper part, as you can see, does not really look like anything, at least for me. Maybe it looks like something, but I do not know. So yeah, use your imagination. And then we're gonna have the front picture with Bionicle, Tarix, the names, the Tornax, which is the new projectile of this year, Glatorian, really nicely whitened, and of course Tarix with the background of this region. I do not remember the name of each region of Barmania, so excuse me. So I'm just gonna say that the Tarix region, the blue one, of course. We're gonna have some some steps right there, and then I think that will be all. Yeah, of course you got some. They really like to use this part because this part were also here on some other blue canister, if I remember correctly. I do not remember which of them. Yeah, I do not know. So anyway, so it's really nice. Of course, it's all blue with some waterfalls on the background. So yeah, again, a very nice and lovely background from the first wave of 2009. Bionicle whitened ears. Then you got some another pose of Tarix with Bionicle, which is a blue Agori, of course. The action figure game, the fact that you can launch your Tornax, of course, or how to launch it. Tarix written in with some letter instead of the written with some number instead of the letters. And here you got the fact that you can put, of course, Tarix into the canister, so like the first tour die in 2001, so that haven't changed in years. And then some information. And that will be all for this canister. We're gonna talk about the instruction booklet right now. So in fact, it's pretty simple. Yeah, you just got the instruction, of course. No combiner instruction. Do not know if they were released in some Brickmaster or not. I don't know if there are some. I think there may be some combiner released in 2009 on the Brickmaster or Lego magazine. The part list, the Bionicle action game with this 2-page which sum up everything. Quite, you touch your opponent, or you touch his canisters, and you lose some points, and then you move forward towards your Tornax as landed. Yeah, excuse me. So anyway, here I show you all the set of the first wave with the Titans and stuff like that, and that's quite all for this one. On some other you got some ad for all the Glatorian or stuff like that, but not on Tarix. So the color scheme of Tarix is dark blue, light blue, not light blue, but blue galley, so just normal blue, and also gold, and also some silver parts. So here's the lower part of the set, of course, of the legs. So they're quite simple, in fact, because apart from some weak colors, there was nothing really new. So first of all, so yes, the metro pelvis and some double long connector in blue. Yes, also these connectors in this set kind of break really easily. For example, this one right there, I don't know if you can see the crack or not. And also the double long connectors. So if you want to put off this part of this guy, really be careful because, and then we build in later. Be careful because tons of my some of my parts just break, so it's kind of it's really a shame. But it was the same for it is for example on the double long connectors arm. So anyway, but it was the same for Gary Mystica. So anyway, we're gonna find this double long connector right there. I think there's a new part because it was not released in Brutal Cars. This is the Unicatite armor in gold. So that will be nice for those who want gold. Yes, for those who want to work with some gold parts, I think that Tarix is maybe a must-have just for the parts. Some metro legs again, because this is, I think, seriously, this is the first time I've seen some metro leg in my Glatorian. So anyway, nothing really new. And then some Unicafis, the flat one, I call this a flat one, which is released this time in normal blue, which is kind of nice because before it was just released with some blue and white fade and just in some dark blue and white fade and just dark blue. This time we're gonna have some other shade of blue, which is really nice and appreciated. So I think that will be all for the lower part. we're gonna talk about the upper part of the body, which is quite simple because in fact Tarix, I think, is one of the most simple Glatorian. It does not really have something really unique apart from its color and little stuff right there, but apart from that, it's not really that special. But that's not a problem. We're gonna keep on reviewing. So for the arms this time, they don't do the first time stuff, and this time we're gonna have some Inika shoulder armor in gold, and I think also this is a new recolor because they weren't in Butaka or in Ernak, or in 2006, and since then we do not have any gold colored Callister or Titan or Little Set stuff. So here it is, and we're gonna have also some Viking arms this time in silver to put here. It kind of fall off because it doesn't. It can be put all the way down in the hole. So yeah, but apart from that, it's okay. It's kind of a look. Yes, kind of a bear. No, it's not. I do not have the word for that. So excuse me. And then we're gonna talk about the. So yeah, the arms are pretty simple, and we're gonna have the hands, which are in normal blue. I do not remember in Tarix in which colors they were. I think they were also in normal blue, or maybe not, yes, in normal blue. I don't think they were in dark blue. And on Kina, really in the second wave, they will be in light blue. So anyway, here's the, one of the weapons. It's got two kind of hydro blade, if I can say so, because you can see you have some metallic shape, and there you have some water looking parts, which also in some light blue, trans light blue. It's really looks nice. This part is really beautiful. In fact, it was the most beautiful weapon because it's two colored weapons. As you can see, it's linked to this part with some little piece right there, plastic. And then yeah, you're supposed to put this, of course, with this axle. And then on the on the white weapon, especially, we're gonna use this Ordica. It's not Ordica, but this new neck part, which is kind of similar to the Ordica neck, in fact. But this time you can see the ball joint is in the same direction as this part. It's not bended it's not bended, unlike the Ordica neck part. And also it have a pinhole and not just two axle hole, even if it's still got one axle hole. So we're gonna just put this part right there, and this means we're gonna have the two functions on one weapon. So first function is the Tornax launcher, so with the two silver parts and also the Tornax itself, with some rubber part and some hard plastic part. And press your finger on your press just the two parts with your finger, and then it works perfectly. It works perfectly, so yeah, there's nothing really interesting to say on this. It works. It's kind of nice, not really impressive, but still an okay collectible because it works, so it will. But it's not really that impressive. And I think that all in, of course, yeah, the second arm is the same, but this time, of course, we do not have two Tornax launchers, so here's the second one. And I think that's quite all. Yeah, of course, yeah, you got the head part, which is also a put on the neck part right here, and of course the Glatorian head, which is a new head. What is this here? This time it's in trans yellow. If I manage to put the helmet off, so here it is, really looking nice in trans yellow, with some three axle hole, of course, one on the upper side and one on the right and left side. Of course, because the new helmets are got an axle on the upper side, so here it is. Excuse me, you've got tons of stuff on the screen, so like that. It's kind of a special shape. I don't really like it, but I think it's all a matter of taste in my way, in opinion. So I'm gonna put this like that, and yeah, one interesting fact, the fact it's kind of like the Maui, Toa Maui, because you have to put some hose pipe right there. On the part right there, and of course the hose pipe is linked on the back to the life counter, because of course Glatorian have a life counter. Of course it's made with a metal chest cover, and then this little part is still kind of wheel, which was already released before some technique set, but without the number, of course. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and death. Not really death, but you have defeated your opponent, of course. And I think that's also, yeah, I'm just gonna check on which I'm supposed to put this part, but I think it will be alright. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna put this like that. And I'm almost done, so we're gonna just have to fill the hole in this Inika body frame. So we're gonna just add a third Inika shoulder armor in gold. And really simple, just with this part in fact. This kind of part which hold an axle hole, which are, yes, on one side it's a pin, right there, but on the other side this is an axle hole. So it will be useful to link the chest cover and also the chest armor, if I can say so. So it's really nice. It's nice because it's really simple and yet efficient. So here we go, and Tarix is finished. So we're gonna talk about the articulation section of the set right now. So it's gonna be really quick, in fact. So the arms can turn in some way. Of course, it's blocked at this point because of the arm, but it can turn. Yeah, it's kind of free. Seriously, there is no really big issue with this one. The arms can go all the way up. Yes, with the elbow articulation. So also there is no issue on this point. Seriously, the head can look kind of down, but it's kind of blocked. Yes, it kind of limited. Yes, no, blocked by the hose pipe. Kind of look down, up, and on the side without any problem because I think the hose pipe is really long. So yeah, and this time the hose pipe doesn't pass through one of these holes right there, unlike the Tamari. Don't know why. It's not like yeah. And we're gonna talk about the arms right now. So of course you also got a ball joint right here to turn the weapon or stuff like that, to turn the knife launcher. And here for the legs, no problem at all again. And I think that's all for Tarix. So you have seen this set well, I think. So we're gonna just do a little pause with him. And yeah, here we go. Kind of nice like that. So what's to like and not to like on Tarix? So first, what to not like on Tarix? I think this is maybe the body frame, because it's really simple. In fact, it's just your average Inika body frame. It's kind of nice because, you know, they add these little parts right there, and in a really simple way, and it's yet effective, and it's really a cool way to add this weapon with just little parts. But still, it's just your average Inika set. Seriously, it does not have anything really new. In fact, Gresh got some shoulder pad or stuff like that. But this one doesn't really is not really appealing in some way. So yeah, the body frame is not that good, or at least not that original, but it works well, of course, because it's some Inika, so it works. And also, I do not see any bad puns apart from this one. Yes, no, not even the recolor, because no. Personally, I'm not really fond of the helmet, but I think that on every Glatorian, everyone has his own taste on which helmet he like and not. And also, personally, I'm not really fond of this one. It's not that I hate this one, but I'm not really. It's just neutral for me. Just not really interesting. And I think that's quite cool. So not really any cons, but in fact there's not really any pros here. So yeah, of course the color scheme is pretty nice, and it brings tons of new recolors. So the gold recolor are pretty cool. This one is pretty nice also. The weapons are really beautiful, in my opinion. The hands are quite nice touch. And apart from that, I think that's quite all on the recolored and new parts. So that's quite okay, in my opinion. That's really it's good. Seriously, it's good to have those golden parts, and even the blue one and the new weapons are really nice. The overall design with the little horn is kind of okay. It's kind of nice. It's not really impressive, but it changed from just blend armor without anything on it. And also the hose pipe is quite a little nice touch. And also, yeah, the Tornix launcher it's put here is I think it's okay, but it's not as it's not as good as the one on Squall. And I think that's all for Tarix. So yeah, there is nothing really to talk about. It's not really that impressive at all. I still think it's a good set personally. It's your average Inika set, I don't really like to say Inika, but yeah, it's your average set personally. It does have some little stuff for him, like the color scheme, the new parts, this kind of on and off pipe. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but on the other side, some other guys are more original than him. For example, for Squall yes, Strack also. Vorox, is also kind of not really original because he's also used some Inika frame, but he's got some tails, so yes, it's kind of more original than Tarix. But still, as you can see, you can and also the articulation are pretty good on Tarix. So yeah, in fact, it's a nice set, but not unforgettable, I think. That's all. So you have, I hope you have made your own opinion in this review, of course, in seeing Tarix. And yeah, for me it's a little nice set. Some people don't really like it. Personally, I not really care. It's just an okay set, a good set with some nice points and also some cons. So yeah, it's an average canister set. So I hope you enjoy this review, and I think this will be all because see you later for another Bionicle review. Bye bye.